Hello to the amazing people, and welcome to another episode of the Banished Vault, an amazing strategy game which is pretty tight and enjoyable. You can find the full playlist in the comment description below the video. I'm gonna continue my journey here, but before I do that, let me show you something. So I did some investigation of like how exactly the gloom acts. Yeah, I'll show you here. I'll show you here, so we all have the same knowledge about how exactly gloom works. So we don't have to guess anymore. We can show. Anyhow, I'm gonna put a whole bunch of people in a whole bunch of ships. Give them some fuel. There we go. Then we're gonna place them on certain places. So this is just like a testing thing, which I already did. But I want you also to see this in person. I'll send you here. I'm gonna send this dude here. I'm gonna send this dude here. There, I'm gonna end some turns so everyone gets to their locations. There we go. Then let me talk about one thing, like regeneration of action points. So here we regenerate 4, here 3, here 2, and here also 3. However, if your dudes are not on a location spot, then they're only gonna regenerate 1. So you can see here everyone has only 1 action. Also, I noticed that if you move a person and then you switch navigators, then you can go back the same turn. So having a passenger helps the ship to travel faster. I still think it's better to build like big ships and have each one have 1 ship, but it's good to know. Maybe it comes in handy. Next thing. If you place your dude on a star location, which as far as I know never requires any thrust, so you can use a more efficient ship. So this is a star location here. Even though there's nothing here, really. But it is a location. If they're here, they will regain their full action points. Same as if they are on a planet. So that's also good to know. And finally, what happens when the gloom comes? So I was not sure if by the time the gloom consumes this sector here, are you fine if you're here or will it catch you? So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end the turn and I'm gonna place my dude to go here, and then we're gonna trust. So by the time gloom comes, I'll be on this point here. And what do you think? Take a guess. Does the gloom get me if I'm here so basically I start the maneuver, yeah, so I'm here now. So now the gloom, when I press the enter button, the gloom is gonna devour all of this, including this line here. Do I get out in time? Dum 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 dum. Yay! We get out in time. So basically, like, if the gloom did not devour the system yet, you still have time to get out. Okay, then I'm gonna show off what happens if somebody is left behind. So I'm gonna move this dude there, and I'll leave this one here. So basically, they are dead. They die. Yeah. And then finally, the last thing I wanted to know. Are we safe here? Like, if I end the turn now, do these dudes die or not? What do you think? Dum dum dum. Yeah, write in the comments. What was your guess? Like, if I press the enter button, do they survive or do they die? 3, 2, 1. Now, my guess was that they die, but they survive. Interestingly enough, and they survive forever. So they are safe on the ship. So basically, once you get here, and once the whole system is devoured, you're basically gone. You boarded your ship, and you're floating on the safe distance. Everything's fine. However, you're so far away from everything, and you can't really do much here. But I think you can build ships you can build engines, and most importantly, you can recover your fate. So you can put your dude inside here, give him some elixir. So it's gonna require 4 elixir to raise his fate from 3 to 4. Now this is not super efficient. Like if you do this travel first and then you do the restore fate on the next map from 2 to 3, it will only require 3 elixirs. However, maybe you need extra fate on the map, and maybe you don't want to delay going outwards and exploring by a single turn. So if you're willing to pay 1 extra elixir, you can do this at the end. I don't think that's super useful. I don't know if I'm gonna be using it a lot. But, so, yeah, now we need 5 elixirs, we only have 2, so this cannot happen. And yeah, that's it. That's it. So, basically, also, I think I can build engines and ships now, also. And then finally, yeah, then once you're done with everything you can do here, then you begin hibernation. Now, we don't have any stasis, so everyone's gonna die, of course. You don't have enough stasis for all exiles to hibernate until the next solar system. All exiles are present. All exiles will lose 1 fate. Yeah, we're gonna leave the system, everyone's gonna die. Maybe we even get the Steam achievement for losing the game. Let's see. Yeah, we do. Leave a system with all regions consumed by the gloom. Wait, I didn't have that yet? Your journey has come to a premature end. Return to the menu and begin anew. The palisades of Chamber of Auriga have grown dark, without even starlight to illuminate them. The exiles can no longer continue fleeing the doom and succumb to the darkness of the cold suns. Right, so now we have all the necessary information. And we're gonna resume our play. Because this means I can be way more efficient, you know, knowing this information. So I'm on the 3rd map here. I already wrote the Chronicles 2 times. So looking pretty good. If I do it two more times, I'm gonna win. And yeah, and there's no hazards on this map, surprisingly enough. And there's this thing. Salvage ship not yet recovered. Now, I think why do you have some random water here? That's so weird, because it didn't fit in there. It does fit. Okay, so here we can see our fate 3, 2, 1, and 4. I definitely want to raise this fate, right? However, here's the thing, since there's no hazards, I'm in no rush to do it. I mean, I'm gonna raise this dude's fate because it's only 1. Like if it's 0, he can't do anything. So I'll probably raise it. I have 14 elixirs, so I can raise the fate quite a bit. Not sure what this dude here will be. Maybe we find this out first. Maybe it's gonna be a new friend. Because if you go here, you will see that I'm gonna need 10 stasis for the next star. So that kind of... like, why would it be 10? I don't understand. Like, do my people need more all of a sudden? Or maybe we find a friend here that's gonna come back with us. I don't know. But then why would we need 10 on the next one? Why would we need 10 here? So it feels like somebody's gonna join us either way. Right, now we have to plan out the exploration here, like who does what. It really is the hardest part. And I'm gonna do that by checking the planets and yeah, seeing what resources they have. So these 2 planets down here, yeah, there's iron. Okay. There's CO2. There is no methane here. Let me check real fast. What do we need methane for? We got this lovely reference inside the game. Machines. So we need methane for elixirs. I would be happy to do some more. We need... That's it. Just for elixirs for now. Because we don't have the reverse rabateer yet. Surface buildings. And yeah, for building ships and engines, obviously, but I'm happy with that, so I don't have to worry about that. So methane's not super duper important. Does this map even have methane? It has it here, okay. So we can grab it here if we want to. Also, I was wrong last time. I said that these locations for gathering methane and stuff are like inefficient. No, they're super efficient actually, because you do get all the points back. This is a really good methane location. We can grab a lot here for elixirs if we want to. So yeah, this is a good methane location. I want to use this one. So let's see. So for elixirs, we're gonna need 2 iron, 1 titanium, and then silica and methane. So this system is really good for elixirs production. Here we can get silica, here we can get methane, and yeah, I can send somebody here to produce a whole bunch of elixirs to raise our fate, which we might need for the next map if it's gonna have a lot of hazards. That's one thing that was limiting me a little bit. And then down here, I feel like I can produce stasis. So for the stasis, producer, we're gonna need water, titanium, and CO2. So we got CO2 here, we got water, and we got titanium. Now I'm not sure I'll be able to build a titanium mine here, depending on how big the planet is and how much the scriptorium will take up space. So that's that. And plus the stasis producer will probably have to go here. So I might not be able to like produce stasis, but that's fine. That means that we'll grab the resources here and then like head back, find a different place to build them if that's not gonna work out. Like getting a nice refueling station here would also be important, but maybe we'll not need it. Also, I'm wondering right now. Like, usually I send 2 ships down, spend a whole bunch of fuel, and then go back with 2 ships. So basically I'm fuel inefficient, but I'm very cargo efficient. I'm wondering if I should come down with 1 ship, leave 1 person on the planet to produce stuff, and then send the person back. No. I think it's always worth it. So I think I'm gonna separate people into 2 teams. One team is gonna go down here, and one team is gonna go here. And then once I'm done at one branch, then maybe we go like, I don't know, here, or maybe even here, grab all the artifacts and stuff. So that's like kind of a rough plan. And now we need to set up a detailed plan. So let's start doing it. So I have 4 very big ships here with huge cargo holds. I'm very happy about that. So these 2 I'm not gonna use. Okay, first of all, Utah here. Utah's really good. He has +1 trust. We can see here we have 2 trust right now, even though we are using an engine of 3 on a ship of -2, because we have +1 trust on him. When piloting ships has +1 trust. So he's really good in that way. He can use a smaller engine, which will be more fuel efficient, and that's a thing I'm definitely gonna do. I'm gonna give him this engine here, yeah. And now he can land on planets which require 1 trust, like this one here, using the small engine, which is really good. And also he can travel through the space using this very tiny engine. There. We need at least 1 trust to travel. This thing is like super fuel efficient. So yeah, I'm already starting to get some nice efficiencies going, so that's really, really good. So I'm not gonna need this big ship. So I need this small ship to travel through space, and then I need this little bit bigger ship to actually land on this planet here. You can see the thrust value of 1. Yeah, if for example, like I used like a different ship and do this, it would say thrust, not enough thrust. Yeah, you can still travel, but you cannot land here because we don't have enough thrust power to land and go back. So basically this is like what you use to defeat the gravity. Yeah. So he's gonna use small engine to travel, and then to land you're gonna use this engine here. Yeah. Then we got everyone else basically. So who's gonna join him? So he has 4 fate. I'm thinking about having the dude which only has 1 fate join him, and they're gonna go together. Yeah. So this one's gonna use this engine to land, but he can use a engine with 2 thrust to travel. There we go. Gave him some fuel. I think these fuel efficiencies are worth it, especially if you're going to the edge. Otherwise, like if you're just like visiting something really close, it might be okay to just use 1 engine to have more room to carry stuff around. Yeah. Okay, then these 2 ships, these dudes are gonna go together. Fate of 3, fate of 2. I'm really like, considering I don't see any hazards on the star map, I think that we'll maybe have hazards on planets. In which case, I'm actually gonna delay heading out a little bit. So I raise my fate just in case. Okay, let's see. You need a small engine. And we have these big engines, several engine with 4 thrust and 115 efficiency. These are not necessary anymore. We can use these 3s now. However, I don't have like enough of those, so yeah. So this one's gonna go one thrust. Wait. So he still has 1 thrust. Even though it's like 1 + 1 - 2, 0. Wait, what? How is this a thing? Is this a bug? So he can only use... This looks like a bug. See, like, this dude has 0 thrust. Engine thrust of 2 minus ship thrust of -2. And that produces a thrust of 0. So you would be able to like not land. So you need this for landing. However, here we use a smaller engine which has engine thrust of 1, and he has an ability when piloting ships have +1 thrust. Yeah, but he still has. He still has 1 thrust, even though it's 1 + 1, 2. -2 should be 0. So not sure what's happening here. Looks like a bug to me, yeah? Not sure how to think about it. Do we abuse this bug or not? I'm gonna bring this engine just in case something weird happens. And the game realizes, hey, this is not right. Or something, I don't know. Okay, and then here, yeah, here we use this one for travel and this one for landing, that's fine. Here we're gonna use this big one for landing. Here we're gonna use this one. Where's my... Okay. Yeah. I could use like some more twos. I'll probably make them. I'm missing them for sure. Not sure why I didn't make them already, but that's fine. That's fine. I mean, technically, let's bring this one if something goes wrong. And let's give this dude this one then. There we go. Yeah, that looks good to me. Okay, and now we need to equip people with resources for travel, because like once you leave your base, it's gonna be a while before you get back, so you need to send everyone anything they might need. This is like the most critical part of the game, I feel like. So Mosaic Duat and Chan, no, these are the names of the ship. Utah and Salaun. They will head all the way down here. It's gonna take them 5 turns to arrive, and hopefully they can make some stasis here. I mean, they can make, yeah. So we're gonna need to go and equip the resources. So first of all, they're gonna need to make the building that we need to win the game. So Scriptorium. So we're gonna need 2 allies and 2 elixirs. So I'm gonna grab 2 alloys there, and I grab 2 elixirs. There, so that's for the Scriptorium. And yeah, you just build it and that's it. You write a Chronicle, get 1 step towards the victory, and that's all nice and good. Then I'm thinking like, if we can, we build a stasis producer, yeah? Because we have enough resources here to do stasis. So the stasis producer is gonna require 1 iron. There. It's gonna require 2 titanium. There. It's gonna require 1 extra alloy. There. And it will require iron, 2 titanium, alloys, right? Okay. Iron to titanium alloys. Then we'll need like CO2, we'll need titanium, and we'll need water, yeah, to actually produce them. So in order to build a CO2 extraction lab here, I'm gonna need to build a orbit structure, which costs 1 iron. There we go. And then on this orbit structure, we're gonna build a CO2 orbit harvester, which requires 1 titanium. So that's for the CO2, yeah? Then we're gonna need some titanium. Now, I'm actually not sure we're gonna be able to harvest it, but let's hope we can. So I'm thinking like, we bring 3 extra iron here in case we need to reveal the resources at depth too. Well, there is some iron here, but I don't know if I can count on that being extractable. So definitely 3 extra iron for that. There. And then yeah, I'll need like I have too few iron. This will like it will not work out. So I'll need to like mine it here or at both places really for this to work out. So I think this other expedition that's gonna go here They will mine the iron here. That means I'm gonna give them 3 iron for the resource excavator. There, in case it's underground, yeah. And then an iron mine. 3 more iron. Dude, so that's 6 iron. Oh, that's so much. Okay. And I guess we give this one the 6th one. Okay. Right. If we go 6 and 6. Okay, I have the relics. We're gonna need some more of that. So how much fuel do we need to get all the way down here? 28 energy. 12 fuel. Less if you do like more efficient jumps, which we'll definitely do. So, okay, good. Then let's see. There's no water here. Yeah, the dudes who's gonna come here, they're not gonna be able to make fuel. So they need to bring more fuel with them. So let's say he brings like 18. You can grab 18. You can grab 18. You can grab 18. Then you can grab a little bit more, and you can grab a little bit more. There you go. Good. Good. And then well, I only need 1 extra stasis, so if something goes wrong, like, we'll be fine. You give them some water here. And let's give this dude some water as well. CO2 I'm gonna leave on the ship. Give you some titanium. Give you some titanium. And we leave the CO2. Okay, gonna give you some alloys. But like, what are alloys used for? So alloys are used to make a stasis producer and to make... That's it. And to make the scriptorium. Increases the action restore value distribution by 1. This is really nice. Power generator. Artifact surveyor. Ah, these are so nice. Yeah, I don't think I need to like bring any extra alloys really. So 3 alloys here. Last time I was making alloys on the spot when I realized I need more. But this time we already have 3, right? 2 for scriptorium. And 1 more for stasis producer. So should be okay. And then... And the rest we leave here. Let me see something actually. Engines. Yeah, I have methane to produce engines, so that's not gonna happen. So we leave the elixirs, we leave the alloys, we leave the CO2, the carbon dioxide. Okay, and I think we're ready to go. Okay, so we're gonna send Utah. First, we're gonna see what's up with this ship here. Yeah, so we're gonna send it here. This is where Utah goes. I guess this is where everyone can go. So how much energy is required here? Only 2. So this is just 1 boost. It doesn't make sense to like boost here as intermediary step. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Oh wait, why do we have so much stuff? This engine should go to somebody else. Okay, you have 1 thrust. Okay, 1 thrust, 1 thrust. Oh, this planet here needs 2 thrust. So whoever's gonna go here maybe gonna need 2 thrust to get there. This dude here can land on this planet if we give him this. Okay. So he can go here if he wanted to. That's fine. Need to remember that. So yeah, I can increase efficiency of this one. There. Good. Okay, this is a backup in case this calculation goes wrong at some point. Okay, 18 fuel, 18 fuel, 18, 20 fuel here, because even though it's closer, we're probably not gonna have fuel producing. Yeah, we're not gonna have fuel producing facilities, so. So what do we make here? Methane, silica, 2 iron, 1 titanium. Yeah, we can make elixirs here if we want to. Okay, I think we're ready for the plan. Right. So Utah. Yeah, I was thinking maybe we hop here, see what's up there, but I don't want to do it now. We go here. Okay, start the maneuver. Well, hope I calculated everything correctly. I also have some redundancy, so it should be okay. And then Salon goes together with Utah here. And then actually, this one here, Sava, I'm actually gonna go to Chapel. I'm gonna increase his fate, just in case, I don't know. And then Lodi, you also go down here. Okay, then we end the turn. He's gonna increase his fate here. There we go. Right. Go back to your ship and go after your friends. Good. And now we see what's up here. Mechan, gain an android. Wait, what? This exile has no special ability. Like alien plant. Yeah, I don't know how androids work. Okay, let me check real fast. So this is like something new. Addendums. Scattered throughout the galaxy are remnants of other voyages, the number of which is impossible to determine. After centuries of drifting, these remnants enter space that remains uncharted. What is new territory is already filling with what we'll leave behind. The lost manuscripts of Balt. Androids. Androids are additional exiles that you may find on abandoned ships in solar system. Androids can perform any action that a human exile can, but have some very important differences. Each android has a condition value instead of fate. Okay. The condition value is shown on the exile display next to this symbol. When entering a new solar system, the android's condition is lowered by 1. Unlike fate, however, an android's condition can never be increased or restored. Androids cannot be placed in the chapel slot on the vault. When their condition reaches 0, the android is halted and can no longer spend actions. When an android must resolve a hazard, you may freely choose how many dice to roll from 1 to 6. The number of dice chosen is then deducted from the android's condition. Okay, so they're much worse at making the hazard checks. Androids do not need stasis to survive the hibernation period in between solar systems, but cannot gain abilities like human exiles. Okay. So it seems like we got ourselves a robot worker drone. Now. So this ship has a thrust of 0 and has no fuel. Like, oh, he has 1 spot. Okay, I see. Well, 1 extra person, that's really good. I can do 2 things here. I can either send him together with my other dudes for him to help out, or I can send him back to the ship. Have him grab one of these two and come, because he's gonna have more space, right? Or I can have him create a big ship also. But for that we need 4 titanium, 4 water, yeah. Well, I do have enough alloys. I think I have enough water titanium if I give him. So yeah, technically he could build himself a bigger ship, which does sound exciting actually. So 4 alloys, 4 titanium and 4 water. I mean, problem is somebody would have to go back with him to build a ship for him. This dude could do it. So we got 6 water, 5 titanium. And we would also need an engine. Wait, we do have an engine. It's not the best engine. We would also need fuel. Maybe since the situation is what it is, we just bring him along. Although I have a slight feeling that just like having a bigger ship would help so much. Let me see something. So 12 energy, 6 energy. So here we would need 2 fuel to get here. And then 2 more fuel to get here. And then 14. So that would be 4 fuel. So with 8 fuel he can get all the way down here. But then we would surely need a fuel refueling station. Okay, I would have to do some like math here, and like I'm just a bit lazy to do that right now, so I just gonna bring him along. There. Also grab his alien plant artifact. Yeah, because this is like 2 turns. Yeah, I would lose like 4 turns on one of my dudes here to bring him back. That doesn't seem very efficient, so. Okay. Okay, let's continue our journey here. So there's our android. Okay. Next one. So who's going with you? This dude with number 1? Yeah, I guess so. Well, everyone goes, basically. No, not this one, though. This one. Okay. And the turn. And then again. Oh, this is 10 energy. Yeah, I miscalculated something. Okay. 10 and this 24. Oh, this costs 2 energy. Ooh. This also costs 2 energy. So maybe this was not the most efficient. So let's see. If I go down here, I would need 9 fuel. If I go here, I would need 3 for 10. And then 2, 10, 18. Yeah, 2, 10, 18. So for 18, 6. So that's 9. So it's like the same. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna need to make some fuel to get back. There's no way around it. So yeah, when we see what situation down here is, like, yeah, definitely need to make some fuel. Okay. Oh, there's also no clock here. Interesting. So this is 12 fuel. This is 4. And then for 10, 18... No. 2, 10, 18. So for 18... 8. 8 and 4, that's 12. And if you just go... It's the same. Okay. Yeah, sadly because of this extra 2 here, it's not worthwhile to like do like 2 small hops. This with this. Okay, and then you go here. That seems very efficient, so it's probably optimal. There we go. Yeah, it might have been, I think maybe I didn't do this super well. Okay, so next time I do this, so since they only have 1 point now, I think it would be much better if I flew at least until here, so they would get 5 points, right? So I wasted a lot of points just to save up some extra fuel. So yeah, for future higher difficulties, if I'm gonna be playing, I think it's worthwhile to go all the way up to here, to the first place, and it's not even that much extra energy, so yeah. I make a mental note of that. I can already do it here. Well, this is 18 fuel. There's no water here. How did the other dude catch up? Oh, because I went here instead of just going here. I made a stop here, which was a mistake. Yeah, that actually delayed me a little bit, because I could have went all the way down here right away. Okay. Okay, we actually have decent amount of fuel. But like, these require quite a bit. Oh, this one requires a lot. 14. Have to be careful about that. Okay. So now we can start figuring out what we're gonna like face here. So first, let's land here. Well, actually, he can land there. Yeah, let's do that. With a very efficient engine. Go there. And you go here. And now we're gonna see like how the planets look like. And okay, so iron's on depth 1. There's water here, so we can plan this out. So I can make a water harvester here. That's gonna work. And then I'm gonna need an iron harvester like here. That works. But we also need to like to make the resource excavator. Depth 1. Resources at depth 1 or more are accessible after building a resource excavator of the depth value. So I would need to do this. And I also kind of messed up. I don't have iron here. Iron is on the other ship. Whoops. Doesn't matter. Right. And then we can build the iron thing. And then here, most probably I want to make the stasis producer. Now, as you can see, this building's kind of big. And a fuel producer. Oh, this is great. Everything fits. So we can have fuel producer here, we can have stasis production here, we can have the water producer here, and we're gonna have iron mine. So everything fit. That's really good news. Really good news. And then on this planet here, this is a big planet. I'll need a scriptorium. This thing is like unnecessarily huge. There. Then we'll need if I want to grab titanium, we're gonna need resource excavator, and actually there's plenty of room for that. And I don't think I need water here. Titanium. Yeah, I don't think I need water here. And also not sure about silica. But thing is, like, is there methane here, I wonder? Let's see. Okay, there is no methane, so I'm not gonna make any elixirs. Okay. So maybe we don't even grab silica here. References. We could make some alloys, actually. That's true. So alloys require iron and titanium to build. No, iron, titanium, and silica. There. And then we can build a titanium mine here and a silica mine here. And I can even make a water mine if I really want to, but I'm probably not gonna. Okay, so that's really good. That's really good. We can make alloys here. We can make fuel here. We can make stasis here. So that looks really good. Okay. Okay, time to make the scriptures. The Spire colonies, sun, hydrogen, helium, cache, disaster, death, time, volt, humans, gloom, sun, orbit, time. Okay, are we going crazy here? Maybe. Those are some weird logs. Right. Okay, so now I just need to make one more Chronicle and we win. That's pretty cool. Okay. So we got... we grabbed information from these two planets, and now I need to grab information from this planet here. So let's see. I mean, you have decent amount of fuel, so as long as I'm like relatively efficient here, should be okay. So which one's more efficient? This one's more efficient. So he probably wants to go here because this thing requires 17 energy. So that's 7 fuel. Yeah, this is the only thing that's really worrying me. This one here. This methane. And I need methane for elixirs. So I'm gonna be producing elixirs here. Like... yeah. Okay, let's leave this option open. Did I bring some water with me? I did. So I can make some fuel here maybe, we'll see. So let's see. So we're gonna need orbital structure. Also, iron is... okay. I might give up on the elixir plan if things are not how they are supposed to be, you know? So, okay, game manual. So orbital structure costs 1 iron. So the other dude here with more efficient engine, he's gonna need 1 iron to build the orbital structure. And then to actually harvest the methane, he's gonna need 1 titanium. There. So we got 15 fuel. We have enough to get there and get to this planet, but then what? I don't know. We'll see. And then the other dude, I'm gonna move this one first, because I wanna go here and see what's up, you know? So that's 3 fuel. I wonder... this is 1 fuel. I'll still need 2 more to land here for 5, so... so this is efficient enough. So we land and see what's up here. I wish us good luck in like the shape of the planet and stuff. Oh crap. I knew this will happen. Treacherous landscape, strength 4, potential outcomes, lose all fate, half condition. I knew it. I knew it. So this dude has 4... he has 4 fate. And this planet is treacherous, has force. So if you go to the hazard table here... so if the treachery is 4 and my fate is 4, I have 93% chance to be fine. You know what? I'm fine, I think. I can harvest iron here without actually building over any hazardous tiles, and I can harvest silica here also without building over any hazard tiles. So you're gonna have silica, you're gonna have iron, and then here we can get methane. So silica and methane, yeah. And then iron for like buildings and stuff. Okay. That's fine. However, how big is the elixir producer? Yeah, this is a problem. Like, I'm not gonna be able to fit this. without like doing hazardous things. It's too big. So I'm thinking we grab silica, we grab iron, we leave titanium here. I can make some methane maybe even, just because it's super efficient, right? And then we go to a different planet where we can actually make the elixirs. Yep. Yeah, I still think I want to do methane here. Well, it will come down to if we can make a fuel producer here, right? Okay. I can build it here. We're not gonna have access to titanium then, though. But if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna grab titanium here. So that's fine. So we have access to titanium. We don't need it here. What else? Right, so fuel producer. Like this. I can also make it here. Like that. And I just like the luckiest person alive that this all came together. So the reason I need fuel production is like I brought some water with me, which I'm gonna turn into fuel. And I need that if I'm gonna harvest a whole bunch of methane here. And this is the best place to harvest methane. Like we're gonna be able to grab 8 per turn, because here we're gonna be able to do, but like it's a lot of energy together. So it's gonna be a lot of fuel. Alternatively, I could harvest it here, but it's gonna be only half the amount because we only get 2 energy per turn, so it's not that great. So let's see. 17. So that's 7 fuel. Yeah. And if I do something like this, and then 14, so that's 1 fuel, and then 14, 5 fuel. So I can save up on 1 fuel if I go here first and then there. But like I'm gonna be way less action efficient. So let's see. Let's say we do like I mean, I can have one of these dudes come here and refuel us. So, since we're gonna be making fuel here also, right? Yeah. So I don't think I need to worry about that. So I think it's best to be efficient here. Let me just double check. So orbital structure, 1 iron, and then a methane extractor, 1 titanium. So I got iron, I got titanium, and I have enough fuel to get in and then go out. 15. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, no dangers here at least. Oh, look at the glow. So basically, you cannot make a methane harvester in the air. You need some structure. And the structure is this thing, the orbital structure. Okay. And then we end the turn. And then we build this thing. And then we build a methane harvester. There. And now we can start harvesting methane. There, 4. Okay. Good. Return to the map. Come here. So here We build the iron mine first, right? So we don't run out of iron. Because everything else needs iron, right? Yeah. So we build an iron mine first. There. I can start getting iron. Good. And then we build a silica mine here. Here we can gather silica. And we build a fuel. Like here we can turn the water we brought into fuel. This is not super efficient, but I feel like otherwise I'm gonna like just be a little bit short. Yeah. Alright. And then let's go back to the map. So this one was simple. Here, down here. Okay, I already built this thing, yeah? Okay. So here the problem is... This is the problem. I cannot build an iron mine here. Because I don't have iron here. So that's a mistake I did, which is okay. Sometimes you'll do mistakes. So we're gonna come back here. Titanium, silica, this is not urgent. So basically... Yeah, it still cost me like 4 extra fuel and 2 actions. It could have been way worse, actually. Okay. So now we go here. And we want an iron mine. So first a resource producer. Excavator of depth 1. Struck that. And then we're gonna drop down a iron mine. There. And I can start grabbing iron. Great. Good. Then we place down a water harvester. There. Okay, we need some titanium for the fuel producer. Yeah, now we can use water to make fuel. Then we got this big dude. Okay, I need that one alloy here. The only problem is like, I don't wanna like, let's see. So here for the titanium mine, right? So titanium mine, silica mine, this should all be iron. Yeah. So silica and titanium, so this is all iron. So we have for these. And so we're gonna be able to build a titanium mine, and then with that titanium we can make the alloy producer. Okay, everything looks good. Okay, I go back here. Right. So my question was like, can I build this thing? And the answer is yes, we can build it. There we go. So now we can build stasis from water, titanium, and carbon dioxide. I'm gonna get carbon dioxide from here. I'm gonna harvest the star here. Okay, and now yeah, we can grab the iron, fuel, whatever we need. There. So yeah, now everyone spend their actions. So yeah, this was the preparation phase, setting up the building, setting up the mining. Still need to build a couple of buildings. I'll do it next time. And yeah, and then in the next episode, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. In the next episode, I'm gonna spend quite some turns on these 2 locations, like produce a whole bunch of stuff, and then once my cargo holds are full, I'll probably like visit this planet and then these 2 planets, empty on my ship, and then I'll have to decide, do I go back here where it's like super efficient action wise, or will I just revisit some of these planets and grab a little bit more before the gloom comes? And yeah, that's about it. It's going great. This is like super nice, super easy. I dodged the planetary hazards. I definitely want to get my fate really high up. I want somebody. I want at least. I think I want 2 people with 6 fate, maxed out fate. So they can more easily deal with these hazards. Yeah. So yeah, if there's like a 4 and I have a fate of 6, 99% chance of success. So lose all fate or half condition. Yeah, it's like these are pretty dangerous spots. So, and the next map might have even more of these. So yeah, I need to be ready. So I'm gonna end the turn here. And yeah, gonna end. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next episode where we're gonna optimize it some more, build up, collect resources, hibernate, and spread our space religion. Well, probably not in the next episode, but in the one after that. The Neomer signing out. See you in the next episode of Banished Vault. Bye bye.